Hello and welcome back to another video of the lovely classic cars at BLENHEIM Palace for the Rally of the Giants show July 2012, put on by the Pre-50s American Auto Club. So we're now having a look at all these lovely vehicles in the vintage class, and 1929 Chrysler, lovely looking beast there. I actually call these antique as opposed to vintage, but all we can say is they're sort of pre-presidential era, which is how they've divided all the others up. A lovely old 1930 Buick. On the board there is a Series 40, superb condition. I mean, it was really brave of these people to bring these vehicles out when we got sort of cloudy skies and threatening to rain. We've all had a few spits and spots today. Another lovely Ford there.
Hello again. We're going
looks like something like a 34 if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be very, very close to that anyway.
Might be a problem with the weather later on. So if we have
really
Prohibition class cars,
really stunning car.
that's the early cars, please, into the arena in about 5 minutes.
So it looks like we're going to be we're going to have all cars starting up and moving out soon, so they've just made a call for these cars into the arena.
And if Mike John around,
another
can you go over and see Sandra?
Lovely Chrysler 34.
So Mike John, please.
They're just moving along.
And
We've got a few lovely Ford models here. Not sure on what model numbers they are, but you know, they're obviously very, very early cars, 1930 this one. And all, again, all in superb condition, really lovingly cared for and well turned out for these sorts of shows. And this is without doubt the best show for seeing this sort of stuff, or particularly American stuff anyway.
I thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
So we'll just have a walk round, give you a perspective of the backs of these vehicles as well. Obviously, very few of these vehicles actually had boot space because the spare wheels were mounted on the back, so any storage space you had would have been behind the rear seat if you were lucky, or of course with vehicles like this where you had a fold down rack on the back and a separate trunk for putting your luggage in if you went anywhere. There's a picture there of one with its trunk actually in place, and this one here showing the rack in a folded position, ready to be folded down and being used. And then of course this one here had the luxury
I would just clean up the best you can.
of a rack, and also the folding down compartment on the back was actually for a dicky seat. So what you did, you opened the door, folded that back, and if you look on the back wing there, you got the 2-foot steps that you walked up to get into the dicky seat, so you could sit with the top down and chat with the people in the front. So just moving along. So and look at this Buick, absolutely stunning. Stunning. The condition of the inside of that. It's beautiful. Probably a delight to drive as well, I would think. A bit of a handful as all these old cars are, but still a joy to own and to drive. These people put a lot of hard work into getting these vehicles ready for the road, and it really is a credit to them to have them all turned out like this. So I think, so we're going to spin round now and start at the end of the second row of the antique class. So just coming to the end here, another lovely old Chrysler. There'll be a lot of Chryslers on show today, just to see, because they're always the most popular cars at these events, which is very nice to see. Into the arena, please. There's another one here, another Chrysler. We bonnet up so we can have a peek at a lovely detailed engine. All looking very original, not overdone, which is how we like to see them. Let's move around, have a look at the other side. Oh, look at that. Lovely, lovely finish on that exhaust manifold. That is absolutely lovely. So swinging around, yet another Chrysler. Looks like we've got a row of them here. Very nice to see. You know, we own a Chrysler ourselves, albeit a 60s era one, but they still tend to be unusual cars. Old Oakland. We got cars being fired up there, piling in. Oh, nice old open top Ford. Windscreen folded down. There she goes, burst into life, first touch. Our old Buick here just being fired up. There's the old Buick, burst into life, ready to go. It's an absolute joy to see all these stunning vehicles out on display. I mean, when you look at the condition of these cars, you've only got to have a downpour of rain, and that's one heck of a lot of work getting them back to looking in this condition. How about this 1934 Packard? One really superb quality car in its time. Obviously it had loads and loads of time, money and care lavished on it. Let's go around and see if we can see without... Oh yeah, we've got a window open so we can have a look inside. Have a look at the dashboard on that.
Isn't that nice?
Have a look at the dashboard.
The cream dials.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
And the wood, the finish on the wood is superb. Lovely. So I'm just going to pan round now and just see the cars making their way into the arena. Lady there giving a little wave to the camera. She goes through in a lovely old Buick. So I'm just going to sign off now because all the cars are going to start moving around. I'll tell you what, while they're all starting up, we may be able to see some of them reversing out, so we can have a look at them. Again, much the same as the previous series, you can see separate trunks on the back, and how about that for a space saver wheel? A wooden rimmed wheel as a spare. I've got to be a bit careful walking behind the cars now because they're all starting to reverse out. So as you can see, with this one backing out now, it doesn't actually have a full spare wheel, it just has a rim with a tyre on it, and you had to bolt the rim onto the wheel. As you can see there, all you've got is the outer part of the wheel bolted onto the rim. Sorry if my voice keeps on disappearing here, but we've got quite a windy day and the wind plays havoc with the microphone on the video. That, we're all thinking V12s were more of a modern thing. Well, they certainly weren't, because there we have a V12 Cadillac. And it's a real shame because we're just starting to get some spots of rain now as all these lovely vehicles go into the arena. So we'll just have a walk over and watch them all queuing up. It's lovely to see actually, because it's very easy for some people not to want to bring these cars out because of the weather. And to be fair, rain was forecast for today. It was a high chance of rain, and these cars have still turned out, so it's a great testament to the enthusiastic owners of these cars.
Next we've got a Buick.
And you can see they were ready for the weather. You can see he's done up with his coat.
Very rare car. I don't know of another 1932 Buick in this country.
So I'm just going to sign off now,
I've got an English body.
and we'll do a separate video again soon. So from a slightly rainy slightly rainy Blenheim Palace in July 2012, we're signing off. Many thanks.
50 years ago.